Well, hello everyone. It's Angela with Treasure Trove Tarot, also known here on YouTube as Mystic Moon. Welcome to my second channel and welcome to Messages from the Spirit World. So these can be messages from your spirit guides, your angels, loved ones on the other side. This can include people and pets. So just take what resonates for you and get rid of anything that doesn't. All the decks I'll be using here today will be listed down below. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and get started. So what do we need to know here? And this could just be, several spirits coming through, not the same one. So we're just going to kind of like chop up the energy a little bit. So what is the message from our first spirit that wants to come through? This is the Spirit Oracle by Cher from Wing and Bell. Okay, what do we need to know here? Hey, cats are already fighting. I often ride in the car and travel with you. That's so cool. So this is a spirit on the other side. I mean, of course, this could be a loved one. This could be just your spirit guide, your angels, traveling with you, keeping you safe, or just like kind of keeping you company when you drive. This also might be when you get into your car and, you're by yourself. Sometimes we can kind of zone out, and that's when we might have conversations with our spirit team. We might really go into deep thought about just life in general. So the spirit guide is with you as you are traveling in your car. Very cool. So let's go ahead and see what kind of messages want to come through with the guidance. This deck right here is called Real Talk with Her, Words of Wisdom by Celestial Forecast by Carrie. So we have this. Ooh, actions speak louder than words, but sometimes those silent words are deafening. Okay, interesting. So there could be a situation, and like I said, just take it as it resonates for you. There could be a situation in your life where maybe as you're driving your car, you're really thinking about something. Maybe you're listening to music and it's like bringing up some sort of thoughts about a particular person or a situation. The thing is, there might be a lot of words that are being either spoken or a lot of things that just aren't even being said. Sometimes there's a lot of information what people don't say. So instead of, thinking to yourself, well, that person never said that, but it's like, well, they didn't say it either. So that also is saying something. It's kind of like what this message is indicating here. It's a time in your life to where it is time to kind of look at someone's actions. Like, are their words matching up with what they're saying? Or are they just not even communicating at this point? That also is saying something. So it's time for us to come to terms with some sort of situation where maybe someone is not taking action or something that they're not saying, or maybe they are saying it, but it's not matching up with their actions. This could also be that it's time for you to take action. Instead of continuously saying something, but never following through, it's time for you to make that change, is what Spirit is saying here. So let's go ahead and get another message. Wildcat. You never know what's lurking. Wow, what a beautiful card. Okay, so it's funny. Wild card is what I also just got coming to me. Somebody might be a wild card. We don't know where we're at with this person. Or it might just be us. Like, we're very wild. We can actually make a decision right now. We can change things around right now. We can take action today. So who cares if maybe we've been sitting on an idea or we've been saying for years we're going to do something. Who cares that we've been doing it for years? You can always step outside of the box and pounce on that opportunity, because that's what that wildcat is. That wildcat is lurking in the shadows. You don't know that you're actually prey, and it's going to frickin' pounce on your ass. So to me, this is indicating that we need to pounce on a situation and take action with something. Now, this could also be that you're kind of someone's prey, as in this could be like a predator that you're dealing with. And I'm not talking about somebody that you have to worry about your safety or your life or anything. This is just like a figure of speech. But maybe somebody actually you can't trust. Maybe you really do need to pay attention with what's not being said. Maybe the silence that you're being given speaks volumes. So we are being asked to pay attention to the signs that we are receiving, because there's a lot of information here, but maybe we're not wanting to listen, or we're not wanting to see something. Okay, let's go ahead and get some messages with this tarot deck. All right, Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is a card of many things. It's a card of many choices. We have a lot of choices. We have a lot of dreams, right? So let's just say we've been putting off a dream. We've been like, coming up with, we had this great idea for a very long time. But we've just been talking about it for years, but we haven't really been doing anything. It's a card of procrastination. It's a card of, we have a really great dream, but it will never become a reality because we're not pushing through to turn it into a reality. So I feel like your spirit guide is showing up today to tell you it's time for you to actually do this. It's time for you to either give this up if this isn't really something that you want to do. Maybe it sounds good, but it's not really what you want to do, or it's time to kind of shit or get off the pot. That is the message. Now, the Seven of Cups can also be a card of illusion, fantasy. Things aren't really what they seem, okay? So sometimes we can kind of have our head in the clouds about certain people. We have an idea of who someone is or how we want them to be, but that's not really who they are. So there could be a message here about that where it's time to kind of see the writing on the wall, the real wisdom here, or the real answers about what's going to happen or what's going on with someone is in the silence, right? So it's kind of like you got your answer, even though it might not be what you want to hear. It's like time, though, to kind of come back down to earth and time to just start dealing with things on a more practical level rather than an emotional level. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's time to get practical. So what I'm seeing here, if you guys are dealing with a person or a situation in your life that isn't really giving you any kind of just they're not really giving you anything by action. They're not taking any action on the things that they're saying. They say a lot of great things, but they're not really following through. It might be time for you to maybe search elsewhere for something better or different, more in alignment with what you're actually looking for or wanting to experience. But this could also be about planting your seed in a new garden or just planting a seed, period. But we've got to go from this very flighty energy where it's just kind of something's up in the air and we're not really experiencing anything on a physical, practical level. We need to bring things back down to earth and take this pentacle and put it in the ground and start to work on a project or a situation or make a move in life. Because if we don't, we're just kind of wasting time. So this particular spirit guide, you either talk to them about this or you've prayed for some sort of advice in this area. And what I'm getting from the spirit guide is that you actually already know what to do. You might not like the guidance that's coming through, but you actually already know more than maybe you're admitting to. So it is time for you to do something about whatever this is. Yeah. The Queen of Swords here, this is Libra's energy. And Libra is about being fair and making a decision and also using your logic over emotion. So we are being asked to be the Queen of Swords in a situation. You may have to cut someone out. You may have to be a hard ass. You might have to work harder than you've ever worked before, but a decision must be made here. And it may be a decision that creates challenges. It might be a decision that's not easy, but we need to make a decision regardless. So that is something that I know. And I feel like you guys are supposed to become this Queen of Swords. You've got to take some sort of action. You've got to take some action in your life in order to change things. Nothing will change if you do not make a decision. So it's time to, again, the shit or get off the pot energy is here. And it might be due to someone else's actions. They're saying a lot of great things, but they're not really following through with anything. That's speaking volumes, and you might need to make a decision that enough is enough. That's what I'm seeing here. So that's a very interesting message from our spirit team to start off this reading. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know here. What else do we need to know and understand from our spirit team? Let's look at this energy. This right here is called the Halloween Collection Oracle. Sorry, this is a thread from my little tarot card bag. We have the Fur of Wolf. So the fact that we have fur here, this could be a furry animal coming through. This could be a wolf, dog. This could be like dog spirit, okay? But I also see dogs as friends. So this could be a friend on the other side. But this could also just be like your guardian angel or your spirit guide that's been assigned to you from birth that you never actually met in the physical world. That's like a friend, okay? So it says your intuition and instincts are running really high right now. That's awesome. So like the wolf, like they rely on their instincts. Time for some meditation and perhaps some yoga. Energy work is strong with you. Learn to use it right. Get a mentor. Ooh, okay. So we are being, like our intuition right now and our instincts are actually being confirmed. Like we're correct about something. We're right about something. We see something very correctly. And so so if you're having a hard time kind of trusting that, like, am I right? I'm not really sure. Like, I feel like I am, but I'm not sure. That might be why it's time for some meditation. It's time for you to maybe sit down with your energy and get grounded so that way you can trust it. And if you don't know how to do that, or if you're struggling or you feel like you're not doing it right, it might be time to maybe read a book, take a class, talk to someone that you know, like maybe does yoga or meditation, do some sort of workshop, etc. So that way you can strengthen these skills, because what Spirit is trying to tell us right now is that you have very good instincts and your intuition, you're very intuitive, and you might doubt yourself a lot. And so if you find yourself doubting yourself, it might be time to strengthen this skill, strengthen this muscle, your intuitive muscle. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into this deck right here. This is called the Santa Muerte Tarot. What does this have to do with? With the Ace of Pentacles. So I love this. We already had the Ace of Wands. Now we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this, of course, is planting a new seed, right? So it might be really piggybacking off of this previous message. If you guys feel like you need to fly the coop, right? Fly the chicken coop, fly the nest or whatever, and go elsewhere. We have the grasshopper on top of that skull. Hop into a new experience, transformation, wisdom, because the grasshopper is wisdom filled. And it's just like that, you trusting that intuition as well. So it's like it's time for a new experience. It's time to invest. It's time to begin. It's time to start something new. But are we doing it? Spirit saying it's time. Yeah, I love that. Knight of Wands, which is Sagittarius energy. This is leaping into a new experience, traveling, expanding your horizons, new adventures, new excitement to be experienced, just all kinds of things. And it's very like quick too. It's quick energy. It's also very impulsive. And so it's about, you feel this impulse, you're feeling it for a reason. Act on it. Act on it. So you are correct. This fire that you're feeling, the sudden passion, the sudden urgency, act on it, because that's your intuition basically telling you that the time is now to make a move, or the time is now to fly from this experience and hop into a new one. We have the Devil. The choice is always ours, though. This is Capricorn's energy, by the way. The choice is ours. What I'm getting here, though, is that Sagittarius and Capricorn, which are next to each other, could be by November and December of this year, you could be experiencing a whole new life. Okay, so if you're really itching to change your life, move somewhere, invest in a new job, start a business, I am getting here that by November and December, you're really going to be experiencing a lot of growth and development and exciting times. Okay, but that it does require you to make a choice. But the Devil is also about toxicity, and it's also about feeling shackled, like we can't move, like we can't do the things that we want to do. So there could be some sort of an issue here. Maybe we're toxically tied to like a toxic relationship, a toxic situation, a toxic family, things that make us feel small, things that make us feel like we don't have enough, we don't have what it takes to basically ever be happy. So it's like the devil on our shoulder is saying, you can't do that. You can't do that. You're not worthy. You're not going to be happy. It's not going to work out for you. But we've got this Knight of Wands energy that's telling us it's your time to shine. It's your time to dream. It's your time to expand your horizons. It's time for you to grow in new ways. So it's like your intuition, your inner self, your inner compass is telling you it's time, it's time, it's time. But then we've got this devil on your shoulder, which could just be your own shadow side, your own trauma, or a person in your life saying, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You'll never be happy. You'll never be free. I won't let you be free. That could also be it too. Very toxic person. You can't leave. You're not going to ever find someone as great as me. You're not going to be able to do the things that you want to do. You're a fool. But see, that right there is like a predator mentality. This is somebody that's looking to pounce on you and keep you down and eat you alive. Not really, but they can if you let them. People can control you. People can manipulate you. People can mistreat you if you allow them. So I feel like that's why the devil's energy is here, is basically saying to you that the guidance that you're getting to stay attached to a toxic person or a situation, or to continue to play your life small, is actually not coming from the light. It's coming from the dark. And the dark is telling you, you can't be happy. You don't deserve it. You aren't going to find what you're looking for. Life is going to suck. Life is not going to get better. That is the darkness. Okay? It's the darkness trying to keep you down. And whether it's just the darkness within yourself or the darkness in another person, there is something about you that's meant to thrive beyond your current either misery, if you have misery, or just circumstances that aren't 100% ideal for you. It's like your inner wolf, your inner beast is calling you to make a move, calling you to survive a toxic situation or your shadow side. You're going to beat it. You're not going to succumb to it. You're not going to be held back any longer. Look at this. This horse, even though it doesn't have any meat on it, it doesn't matter. It's still moving. So it's like, even if I have to drag my dead body out, not really, but even if I have to drag my dead body out of this house, out of this job, out of this situation, then that if that's what it's going to take, then that's what I'm going to do. So it's like survival here is what I'm getting here. Survival. And sometimes with this kind of energy here, it's like the animal kingdom, basically. It's like the food chain. You know, that wildcat, something's going to be in that wildcat's tummy in order to keep it surviving. So it's one of those like kind of messages where sometimes you've got to do certain things in order to survive. So your survival instincts step in and you save yourself from situations that are toxic. And so that might require you to make a move without telling someone, okay? Not tell all of your plans to a person or a situation. And you're actually being guided to keep something to yourself. Less is more. Interesting. Ooh, okay. So let's see what else we need to know. This deck right here is called the Sacred Self Oracle by Aqua Moonlight. Find a sacred place in your home or anywhere you feel drawn to. Dedicate the space to finding comfort, safety, and prayer. Make the spot your altar or safe haven when times get tough, or as a daily connection. This could be a message from a spirit on the other side where you have created an altar in their memory. Okay, I'm getting that. But it might also be that you're being asked to use this as a focal point for your creations, for your manifestations, etc. All right, this is called the Movie Tarot. We have the Ten of Coins. This is family. This is a family member. This is an ancestor, an ancestral altar I'm getting for some of you guys. And of course, I was guided to use like the Day of the Dead, which is all about, you know, ancestral energy here. It's about honoring Day of the Dead. So some of you guys might be getting more into working with your ancestors, working with certain spirit guides, but I definitely get a family energy here, though. This is someone that's a part of your tribe, your soul family, somebody like this is the home that you reside in currently. Their spirit is there. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They passed on. This is someone who's on the other side. So this is a spirit on the other side that basically is telling you here that, to either, like, they're letting you know that they're aware that you have created this altar in their name, in their memory, and they're basically residing in this space. They're showing up. Maybe they're even putting coins in your path or like objects in your path to basically remind you that they are there. Yeah, maybe you're even making offerings on an altar that you've built for them, and they're kind of like letting you know that, like, thank you, like, for honoring me. That's very cool. Wait, 4 of coins. Yes, the 4 of coins is I'm still here. That's the message I'm getting here. I'm still here in the home. I'm still here. So if some of you guys are questioning whether or not a spirit is still around, like somebody that's passed on, if they're still around, I'm getting here that they're still around because there's certain signs that you're seeing that they're still there. And if you aren't seeing those signs, this could be the confirmation. I am still within these 4 walls. I am still within our home. I am still with you. Even in death, my spirit is still here, comforting you. So do you feel it? Yeah, that's such a cool message. I love that message. And it's funny, I don't need this confirmation at all because I already know that Chibs is here all the time. I get constant reminders that he is here. I have several altars in this house dedicated to him, plus my other animals that have passed away, and I still leave offerings on those altars almost every single night. So it's like I just know it, and it's just amazing. It just feels really, really nice just to have that confirmation. So let's see what else we need to know here. What else do we need to know from the spirit world? I celebrate milestones and holidays with you. So certain things that you're proud of, certain things that you achieve, birthdays, celebrations, holidays, whatever. Very cool. And it's funny. It's bringing me to, I was looking at Chib's picture just yesterday, actually. And I was like, man, I'm really going to miss you this Halloween because he was so cool. Him and Peaches were the only 2 cats out of the 10 that would let me put like little hats on them and dress them up. And so Chibs was just so cool about it. And I'm like, oh, I'm really going to miss that about you, Chibs. And I just remember thinking like, gosh, I'm really going to miss him this Halloween. But I'm just like, he's still here. So doesn't mean I can't miss him and wish he was here physically, but he's still here. So it's just knowing that, you guys. It's just understanding that spirit never dies. All right, this is called the Music Tarot. The Ace of Wands. This is cool because I believe that the Ace of Wands came through, I thought it came through somewhere. Maybe I was wrong. But the Ace of Wands is new, exciting energy, new growth, new ideas, right? New chapters as well. So as I celebrate these milestones and holidays with you, I feel like it's a reminder of saying that the energy is still here. The energy is still very much alive and fresh, but it is also about new growth. So you can see here on the swan, there's new sprouts here. So I feel a reminder to keep going. It's a reminder to keep growing and to keep expanding on the journey. We have the Emperor. Hey, that's Prince. Look at that. When doves cry. So I feel like your spirit animal, or even just your spirit we're talking about right now, is sending you birds, doves specifically, because that when doves cry, there you go. It could be any color dove too. I remember when we were in Hawaii, oh my gosh, there were so many different colored doves that aren't here in Arizona. So that was really cool to see. But This right here, it's like I feel white and then black. It's like shadow and light. I'm here with you during shadow and light times. I'm here for all of it, actually. The Emperor is Aries energy as well, so it's like very headstrong. It's very powerful. It also is like a masculine, so this could be like a very masculine spirit coming through. That's basically kind of like a cheerleader, right? This Emperor might be holding like this wand, and basically is very magical, and it's like you're magical. They want to see you do great things. They want to see you achieve great things. They also want you to rule. They want you to be in charge. They want you to be in a very powerful position. So to me, this is like a cheerleader, masculine cheerleader, that's basically telling you that you do have what it takes in order to run your own business, or to thrive and survive on your own, to be independent, to call the shots, to demand respect, to sit on this throne, to be celebrated, etc. And we have the Empress. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think that's Beyonce. So there is some kind of a masculine and feminine vibe here. This could be a mother and a father for some of you guys that have passed away. So both your mother and your father on the other side are coming through this reading. This could be a grandma and a grandpa as well. But a masculine and feminine energy are coming through and basically saying here that we're watching over you as you create amazing things in your life, as you reach these milestones. So if you guys lost your parents either just recently or just at a young age, or just people that were really important to you, a very important feminine figure and masculine figure. Doesn't have to be a mother or a father. They don't have to be like a pair, but these very important people are with you as you're achieving all of these goals in your life. Oh my gosh, that's so incredible. So I'm hoping that some of you guys are getting some confirmations out there. Let's go ahead and get some advice. What are they trying to tell you? What are they trying to remind you of? What are they doing here? Oh, that's so beautiful. Sometimes magic happens when you least expect it. Do you believe in magic? So that I don't know who sings it, but it's kind of like, I think it's a 70s song. Do you believe in magic? From a young girl's heart, or something like that. Okay, yes, I can't sing, but it's something like that. So that song is coming through. You guys are going to have to tell me in the comment section whether that resonates with you. That could be a song that you hear after this, and you're just like, oh my God, that's a confirmation from my spirit team. Of course, When Doves Cry, that's a song from Prince, Beyonce's song. So Prince and Beyonce are coming through with music, but the message is magic happens when you least expect it. So it's just about continuing to move forward, continuing to grow, and realizing that magic is all around you and things are just around the corner. But remember, the original message, if this is all connected, is that we can stay in a dreamland. We absolutely can. We can stay in the clouds and just think about how great life would be. Or we can start to take action. And then when we least expect it, that's when the magic begins to happen. That's when everything seems to magically come together. You could also be guided right now in a, like to find the right partner for you, to find your king or to find your queen. There's a message here. It's kind of like when you least expect it, when you're not thinking about it or trying to make it happen, that's when this magical connection is going to come into your life. So it's like spirit assisting you with your love life or some sort of counterpart situation. I'm getting that as well. That's so beautiful. All right. So let's see what else we need to know. Let's see. Let's go into this deck again here. Four of Bats. Bat magic allows for healing. It releases our shadow selves as it guides it through the darkness. This allows you to open doors for new and exciting opportunities in the next 6 months. Bats don't procrastinate. Oh my God. That's the Seven of Cups. Remember, the Seven of Cups is a card of procrastination. And remember, you have to trust your intuition. It is high right now in these matters that you know that you need to make some sort of effort or take action. So in the next 6 months, Now we're in August, so obviously, August, September, October, November, December, there's only 4 months left, but there was something about November and December, something major happening. So I feel like that's going to be a turning point when it comes to your journey. So definitely trust your senses, because the bats to me are also about intuition and trusting their senses. And it's also, remember, about releasing the shadow, releasing the fear that you guys have. It's not going to be a freaking cakewalk. It's not going to be just because you decide to leave something toxic or that you finally do make a move on your dreams that everything is going to be freaking perfect. No, it's still a journey. And that journey is still full of failure, and it's also full of success, and it's full of some dark times, but also good times. So it's just about anything in life. Life is basically dark and it's light. Life is good, but it can sometimes be bad. Sometimes we wake up on the right side of the bed. Other times we don't. Sometimes the weather is fantastic, and other times it's total hell. So that's the thing. It's about balance. It's about understanding that this is a process that maybe you're having to go through. But in the next 6 months, something amazing. Like, I feel like it's not that in the next 6 months something's going to happen. No, what I'm getting that is within the next 6 months, you're going to be so freaking happy. You're going to be experiencing a total new experience in life that you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I waited this long to get started. I can't believe that I put this off as long as I did. But remember, you guys, don't beat yourselves up. Everything happens in divine timing. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, we have the Empress coming through again. Now this is Liz Taylor. So somebody could be named Liz or Elizabeth or something like that. But this could be mother. This could be feminine. This just means you're queen. You're sitting on your freaking throne. You're in your power. You're growing your life. You're growing your business. You're doing well. There's abundance all around you. It's Taurus, Libra energy. It's beautiful. Oh, we have the Queen of Swords coming through again. Now this is Sharon Stone. Basic instinct. So that could be speaking to you as well. But remember where you guys got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords was coming through this time where you needed to take some sort of action, right? You might have needed to cut something out in order to make room for something new. So this to me is about empowerment. This to me is about, just communicating to others and the universe. These are my boundaries. This is what I want. This is what I don't want. And therefore I create that. Therefore I accept what it is that I want. So there's an empowering energy coming through here big time, that you can get what you want, that you are strong, that you will survive. Two of Wands, but again, it's with a choice. It starts with a choice. So the choice is yours. The choice is yours. You've got you can go through that. You can go through these valleys here. Now, those valleys, there will be effort. That it will take effort, and it will take strength on your part to get through some of these valleys. These highs and lows. But do you see where it's leading? The sun. It's actually leading you towards what's destined for you, who you really are, who you're meant to become in this particular lifetime. That's where it's leading you. So there's some sort of getting on track with your destiny, and your spirit team, whether it consists of people that you once knew, pets that you once loved, or spirit guides you never physically met, ancestors you never physically met, angels that you've never, met. This is your spirit team. So when I say spirit team, this is your spirit team rooting for you and working with you to help you to realize your truest and highest potential in this life, to put you on your path towards your purpose and your mission, to live a life that is authentically you. That is what the purpose of this is. They are rooting for you all the way. Okay? So I'm hoping that there's something that resonates here for you, some specific event or some specific set of circumstances. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some letters, and then we're going to get some charms. Okay? We're going to get some charms here. Where did I put my charms? Okay, put them back here. Okay. Let's get some letters. Ex. Could be an ex, like an ex-boyfriend, ex-wife, ex-husband, something like that. Ex-friend saying hi. Hi. Yeah, somebody from the past saying hi. This could also be a message from your spirit team saying that someone that is from your past is going to return and say, hey. Also, too, if you've had a dream recently that someone, like from your past, like called you to say hello, this is also like that this was orchestrated for premonition purposes, that this is something that's coming. That's interesting. These could also be initials, just so you guys know. We have Nix, okay? That could be somebody's name, Nick, Nix, Nixie, Nixon. This could be somebody that was around the time where Nixon was in office, okay? Something like that. We have H. So we have, Rin. Yeah, like, even though, like, Rin, Rhine, something like that. Hein. We have, that's a W, but it could be an M too. Him. So it could be like somebody who's male, but it says W, win, winner, W-I-N, and then the R, that's to me winner. But this is also Wix. I think Wix is a website builder. This could be somebody that was that's involved in web design or works online. Okay, some sort of online presence. This could be even an ex watching you online. Okay, I'm getting that too. I just go with what I just get intuitively here. Okay, we have D. Diner. I'm getting that too, like a diner, 50s diner, maybe somebody that was born in the 50s. Okay, somebody that maybe passed early. Somebody that maybe you had a lot of dinners with. So dinner. It's funny, I'm getting dinner with an X. Hi, dinner with an X. I don't know what the hell that means, but there it is. I'm seeing the word rewind, even though it's not really here, but I am seeing rewind, like we get to go back. We get to go back. Your spirit guide also, especially if this is a passed over loved one, they might be spending time with you in your dreams where you get a chance to rewind and you go back to spend time with them. You go back in time in this dream to spend time with them. I'm seeing that too. And maybe they cooked really excellent food too. I'm getting that as well. Yeah, we have K. Okay, so this could be somebody's name, K. I actually have an Aunt K, so that's very cool. It's K-A-Y, but K, obviously. Aunt K. We've got, even though we don't have an E here, we have wine. So somebody that really liked wine. Somebody who's really kind, K-I-N-D. Yeah, kind. Somebody very, very kind. Somebody very, very gentle. Okay. We have U. So cud, cow. Some, cows chew their cud. So this could be somebody that lived in country or raised cattle. Somebody that had like farming community. Okay. We have F. Find. I will help you find something. I will help you find someone. I will help you find your person. So I just felt that really with the spirit message with the king and the queen, as in the empress and the emperor. There's something about somebody helping you find your person. Yeah, somebody helping you find someone. We also have fund, F-U-N-D. I'm also helping you to find the funds or to create the funds in order to start that business or to make that move that you want to make or to get that money that you need in order to leave. Now, there's other things that you guys are going to see that I'm not seeing here. So please definitely, if you would like to share that in the comments section, that would be awesome. But, or you can keep it to yourself. But there's obviously other things that I'm not going to see here. And we have T. Tend. It might be that some of you guys, I don't know. I've never used tender in my life. I think it came out after I was already, with Mr. Moon, so I wouldn't have. But Tinder, I don't know what that even is. Is that a good site? Maybe it's not. Is that a hookup site? I feel like it is. So I'm not trying to say like, oh my God, you couldn't meet someone on Tinder, but there could be someone that you find on like a dating site or something like that. You meet someone and it's like your spirit guides are helping you to find, I'm seeing the word duet here, even though that's an F, it doesn't matter. I'm seeing the word duet. They're helping you to find your person. They're helping you to find your counterpart is what I keep getting here. They're giving you some sort of, some signs on who someone is or actions to take in order to meet your person. Okay, that's for some. So there's other things here, like I said, but tried, T-R-I-D, tried, or yeah, tried, try again. Yeah, somebody from the past either that you run into again, or it's someone completely new. So just take that as you want. But those are the letters that we have for you guys. But these could also be initials as well. So if you guys want to share that for everybody down below, that'd be awesome. All right, let's go ahead and go into the charms, because there's some specific things that usually come through the charms. All right, so this is my big charm bag, and I got a lot of different charms in here. So let's just see what Spirit wants us to know here about when it comes to charms. We're going to take this little pile here. Okay, so we've got the bee. Okay, so I'm just going to give you guys everything that's coming to me. Take what resonates. Queen bee, somebody who's a queen bee in life, right? Or this is about you being the queen bee of your life, the queen of your life. But this is about honey. This is about the sweetness, not forgetting to taste the sweetness. Don't forget to stop and smell the roses along the way on your journey. But this is also about being a worker bee. So this could be a message in regards to just you being a boss yourself, or just working really hard towards your goals. This is also about working well with others too. So if there's a certain specific thing that you want to do that will require other people, this is definitely about taking that into consideration. Sometimes trying to do everything yourself is not the answer. We also have this pot here. Okay, this is the cauldron. This is creation. This is magic. So some of you guys are like magic. It seems like you're going to manifest your true heart's desire. So I don't know what that is for you guys, but you could be even using a honey jar or some sort of a sugar jar. You're using something sweet in order to attract something or to sweeten things up in your favor. So I don't know if that's going to make sense to you guys. This could be even someone that was like an ancestor that was involved in like conjure work or something like that. Hoodoo. Yeah, interesting. We have the turtle. Oh, what a beautiful turtle. So this beautiful turtle is about taking things slow, but slow and steady wins the race. This is also about, going with the flow and having patience. This right here, this shell, I think it's like a conch shell, so it's like an announcement. So there's some sort of an announcement here that's made, or you're making an announcement in the world that, you're ready. You're ready to launch your product line. You're ready to launch your services. So I feel like some of you guys are either getting involved in like a creative business or a consulting business, or like you're doing something where you're offering something to a community of people and you're working with other people, and it's like a social gathering type of situation. So that's also something that's coming through. Now, remember, this can be connected to your person. Somebody may have owned turtles. Somebody who passed you may have inherited their turtles. There could be also witchcraft in your ancestral line as well. Something about honey. Maybe a grandmother or somebody used honey as herbal like remedies for, just like medicinal purposes. Okay. And maybe somebody was also a collector of shells, or they lived by the ocean, or they just had an affinity for shells. Ooh, we also have the teeth. Just take a bite. Take a bite out of life. What are you waiting for? This could be somebody that there's something specific about their teeth, or there could be a love for vampires. Ooh. We have the hummingbird. If you guys see hummingbirds, this could be your spirits coming through to say hello. And what is the hummingbird doing? They love just the sugar. So there's something about a bee, honey, or insects that love sugar. bees and hummingbirds. Okay, so that could be significant here. But the fact that we have so much nature right here, this to me is about spending time in nature. This is where you're also going to connect with your spirit team. This is also maybe even using herbs and different things, shells, shell casings of bugs like cicadas. I love this time of year. They always leave their little shell of their body behind, and I use it for all kinds of magical purposes. Also, if you see bugs, corpses of bugs, you're not killing anything, but it's there. You can use these insects for magical purposes. So that could be somebody had a love for insects, or somebody had a love for nature as well. We also have the U.S. Marshals. So somebody could have been involved in law. This might just be law enforcement, or just like people that are official, legal, somebody who's official, somebody who actually gets a badge. So this could be somebody who had like an expertise in a particular field, or they had like a degree, or they held some sort of certification to do something specific. But this could be something that you want to do. We have the carousel. So the carousel is about going round and round in the same circles and really getting nowhere. There was a message about this earlier. It is time for us to get off the merry-go-round. It's time for us to go in a new direction, so that I feel that we already know. We have so we have a ladybug. We have a lot of bugs. We have a lot of bugs. Well, not bugs, but we've got the bee. We've got the ladybug now. We've got the turtle, the shell, and the hummingbird. So nature, huge. A lot of signs in nature. A lot of signs indicating to us that we've got to work. We've got to work. We've got to also focus on the sugar, the sweetness in life. That's how we're going to get sweet results, if we're sweet. So it's like almost sweetening up our lives. It's all about energy. We have another X coming through. So somebody could have that name with an X in their name, like Xena or something like that. Or it's just an X is in their name. So that came up at the other one. We also have F. Of course, fox could be somebody's last name. It could be a spirit animal. Somebody's favorite animal was a fox. We also have the honey jar again. So I feel like there's really huge message about honey here. I don't know what that is, but it's like building a community, or sweetening up energy, or working with honey in some way, you guys. We have the star, and that means spiritual guidance. This is also about direction from the stars, trusting that the stars are lining for us. Universal forces also coming through for a connection. This is, of course, loved one, but there's something about a relationship. Your spirit team is working behind the scenes to get you the love that you desire. And we also have football. I did mention something about November and December. That is football season. So there's something about maybe someone that loves football, or something is happening during football season. We also have the pacifier. This could be somebody that took care of you as a baby. This could be a baby that passed away. So this could be a baby that maybe you lost, that's coming through as well with these messages. But this could also be somebody that you're meant to have children with. We have the dragon, which is beautiful because this is all about protection. So there's big energy here. There's a big protective energy. So I'm getting like mama bear or papa bear energy. Mama, papa. Sometimes people refer to their grandparents as papa. So there's some kind of energy that's coming through here for me. And it's very, and almost is like supernatural, where it seems like there's certain magical things that happen where you're just like, that would have never happened. I feel protected. That is your spirit team coming through and protecting you hugely. We also have this, I love this hand. Somebody saying, hi, it's me, but reminding you to play. And that came through, I believe, earlier, to make sure that you make time for play. We have the heel, somebody that could have worn heels, okay? They loved heels. They loved fancy shoes. They had a huge shoe collection, or they just loved freaking shoes. You could have even inherited some clothing or shoes from somebody that passed on. So they just absolutely love that you're just kind of like, still carrying on in their fashion with these things when you wear them. But this is also about stepping into a new experience, you guys. That's what the heel is to me. And we have money. Look at this money bag. There's some kind of money here. Now, maybe somebody left you an inheritance, and so they really want you to do something smart with this inheritance. They really want you to make the investment in yourself. That's what they want you to do. Okay. They don't want you to waste this money. They want you to do something valuable with this money. But even if they didn't leave you anything, it doesn't matter. This just means that your money. Okay. And you need to know that. You need to know how valuable you are. They know how amazing you are. Do you know how amazing you are? You need to start living your life according to this value. Okay. This could have just been somebody that actually had a lot of money as well. They were very wealthy. And then we have the clover, which is luck. Your luck is about ready to change. In the next 6 months, within these next 6 months, your luck is about ready to change. And your spirit team already knows it. They can already see it. But do you see it? You got to get in alignment with your destiny in order to reach this good luck. In order for your luck in your life to change, you've got to get on board with it. So it is about stepping into this experience. Take the step onto your new journey today, whatever the hell that means. So anyways, you guys, that's what I have for you today. I really hope that you enjoy those messages. And thank you guys again so much for choosing me to watch this reading with today. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.